Hello, and welcome back to Grown and Chic. This is Adisha. If you're new here, thank you for coming. Grown and Chic is a fashion community that inspires women to find their best style and curate their forever wardrobe. So if you like what you see, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know whenever we drop a brand new video, and join the family. If you're a returning subscriber, you know we love having you here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for always being a part of this family. We are growing and I am loving the growth that I see, and I just want to appreciate every single one of you for the likes, the comments, the shares, the recommendations. I just sincerely appreciate every single one of you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Today we are going to be talking about one of my favorite things, perfumes. So today I want to talk about some perfumes that have been on high rotation, my November rotation, to what I used all through the month of November. If you met me anywhere in November, there's a chance that I was smelling like one of these perfumes, because it's just, I used other things, but these were like high rotation for me. So I'm going to start with a newbie to my collection, and I think that is why I used it a lot in November, because it was new. I was kind of excited about it, but I don't think after that excitement has died down, I will be using this more in the warmer months. Let me talk about it. So this is Oud Bouquet, and it is in the opening, it's lemony, it's tart, but then it dries down to a fluffy vanilla. It is sweet, it is lemony. The reason why I got this, because there's another fragrance that I have that reminds me of this, and it is Lyra by Xerjoff. I love this fragrance. It's also a lemony gourmand, but the reason why I went ahead and got this one was because of the longevity of this one. The performance on this one is much better than Lyra. Lyra is a beautiful fragrance. I wish it performed better on my skin, but it's giving me 4 to 5 hours. So if I'm going out for a longer day, I cannot use Lyra, but I really loved that scent profile. It's a mouth-watering, sweet, fluffy, lemon vanilla cake, if that makes any sense. So you know, a lemon cake that was made to really fluffy and really airy with vanilla in it, and it's just fluffy and creamy and airy, and just, it's beautiful. So this one is beautiful. The longevity for me is 8 hours on my skin, and high projection, everybody can smell you. So this has definitely been one of those that I really loved the performance, and I got it, even though I try not to get things that smell similar, and these two smell really similar. But the reason why I got this one was because it performs better than this one. And as you can see, I have an itty bitty bottle of this one. So when I run out of this one, I don't think I'll be replacing Lyra, which means I don't think I'll be using this that much. I'll be using it very sparingly, because I really like this fragrance. I just would not invest money again in this one because the performance is not that good. I would definitely invest in getting Oud Bouquet, and I am very happy with this purchase. So it is new to my collection, but it's also one that I really like what I'm getting out of it. My second fragrance on high rotation is Tom Ford's Vanille Fatel, and I think it's like a cousin to Tobacco Vanille, but it's a spicy, woody, sweet vanilla. To me, this leans a little masculine. It's definitely unisex, but it's leaning to me on the masculine side. But I like this because it is a vanilla that is, the woods on the base just makes it a little bit more, it gives it a little different twist on the vanilla. It is not like a plain vanilla. It's like a vanilla that takes you on a journey. I like the sweetness of it. It is really sweet, but it's not like the headache inducing kind of sweet. It is not sweet, but it is not that level of sweet, but it's definitely a sweet fragrance. The performance is good. The longevity is good. You can smell like a nice radius around you. People can smell you. And then the performance for me on this one is about 6 to 8 hours. I like it for a medium regular day when I'm going out. I like this in a cold day. It just cuts through the cold. It's a beautiful fragrance. I've been using this a lot. I've been using this more for like my regular errands, going to run errands, going to do some personal stuff. This is what I've been wearing more. The first one, Oud Bouquet, I've used it a lot more in the evenings when I'm going out, when I was fully dressed and I'm going out in the weekends and stuff like that. But this one, Tobacco Vanille has been Vanille Fatal. I'm sorry, Vanille Fatal has been my errand. It has just been sitting in my closet on my vanity, and I've just been picking it up a lot and just using it. And short errands. I go out, go to the stores, come back, and I still smell good, and it still is giving me all of the vibes I like. I like the performance that I get from this one. So my second fragrance on rotation has been Vanille Fatal by Tom Ford. My third fragrance on high rotation is one of my babies, my loves, Oud Bouquet by Maison Lancôme. First of all, get into this bottle. It has the magnetic cap on it, and I love it. Oud Bouquet is a rose oud. It is deep. It is dark. It is sexy. It is sweet. This is definitely, I am well dressed. The sillage, everybody can smell you. The scent trail, like you walk around and people can smell you after you leave the room. It lasts about 10 hours on my skin. It is a deep rose, very deep, dark rose, and then it has oud on the base, and the oud gives it the longevity that you need. I really, really adore this fragrance. Definitely a well-dressed kind of scent. Definitely not, let me say, I'm not wearing an evening gown when I'm wearing this, but I'm well-dressed where I'm wearing some nice pants and a blazer, or I'm wearing a nice knit set. Actually, last weekend when I went to bury my uncle, this is what I was wearing, because I was wearing a nice knit set and I was going to be outside and it was going to be a long day, and I wanted a fragrance that will carry on through the day. And this was my scent of the day. It is a really, really nice, long-lasting. It performs really well, and it's worth it for the price. I think this is about $170, and the performance for me is really, really good. And as you can see, the dent that I have put on this fragrance, I love me some Oud Bouquet. It doesn't happen too often that I put, that I put this kind of a dent in any of my perfumes, because I have a lot of them. But this particular one, I've put this dent in it just because when I wear this, I feel sexy, I feel strong, I feel powerful, I feel like I got this, I can own this. If I was going to like a business meeting where I am doing the presentation and I want to walk in with like boss lady vibes, this is what I'm going to be wearing. This definitely is giving boss lady vibes. It's giving, I got the situation on lock kind of, yeah, this is it. Oud Bouquet. It's definitely not a very, how can I say, it's not a mass appealing scent. It's not an easy scent for the girlies who like easy flowery perfumes, and no shade to Victor and Rob's Flower Bomb. This is not Flower Bomb kind of scent. This is a deep, dark, sweet, sexy kind of scent. Okay, so if you want something a little bit more grown, something a little bit more mature, this is giving to me, it's in the same category as Oud Satin Mood by Maison Francis Kurkdjian, but that one is stronger. This one, it's also a rose oud, but that one is stronger than this one. But this one is also rose and oud, and it's beautiful and it's sweet and it's classy. Get you one of these. Get your nose on one of these. Don't blind buy. Get your nose on it and tell me whether you like it or not in the comment section down below. So number 3 on rotation. So the 4th on my list is Fève Délicieuse by Maison Dior. So this is the Dior private line. This one to me is like one of my favorite gourmands that I have. It starts very sharp with a lavender and mint, but it dries down to a caramely, vanilla, sweet, deep, long-lasting, huge sillage. Everybody smells you, but the sweetness at the base, like chocolate, caramel, vanilla, it is just edible. It is a beautiful, beautiful scent. And this on a really cold day, imagine when there is snow on the floor in the morning, snow on the ground in the morning, and the air is crisp and it's cold, and then you put this on, it is going to cut through the cold, and you are just going to feel absolutely sexy with this scent. This scent is a cold monster. Like on days when it's extra cold, this is what I want to smell like. On days when, oh man, I want to feel sexy, I want to feel cozy, sweater weather kind of scent, this is it. It's also a well-dressed scent, but I would wear it to like, it's not the kind of well-dressed where I'm wearing an evening gown. No, it's a kind of well-dressed where, like I said, I'm wearing jeans or a blazer and something, and I just want to add that oomph to my scent. This definitely will be my scent of the day, Fève Délicieuse by Maison Dior. The last and final, and this for me is what I used last month for well-dressed. One or two times I went out wearing like a nice dress. I attended 2 weddings last month, and I definitely wore this. This is Lune Féline by Atelier des Ors. This is a beautiful, first of all, get into the gold flakes inside this fragrance. Do you see that? Atelier des Ors makes some beautiful fragrances. This is a nice, boozy, sophisticated vanilla. I absolutely love this scent. It is not a simple vanilla like Indolce Hota. It is not a simple vanilla like Vanilla 28 by Kayali. This is a very sophisticated, woody vanilla. I love the longevity of this. It gives me 8 to 10 hours. I love the dry down. I love the opening. It is just a beautiful, beautiful fragrance that I would use when I am well dressed. My makeup is done. I'm wearing a nice, beautiful dress, and I want to top it up and just carry that entire moment. Definitely, I will be smelling like Lune Féline by Atelier des Ors. And last month, I mean, it doesn't happen so often that I have dressed up occasions that I am going out, but last month, the 2 times where I got to get really well dressed and went out, this is what I felt like smelling, and this was my scent of the day. I hope you learned something from this video. How are you smelling? Tell me what you are using for your winter scents of the day. Tell me in the comment section down below, what is your current favorite perfume? Put it in the comment section down below, and I hope to see you on the next video. I love you for watching. Bisous, and I'll see you on the next video.